This is kind of same story, different year for you. You're kind of in a unique situation. You led the offense 2 years ago, observed a little more last year. Now you're back running the offense. Has that kind of been beneficial in a way for you?
Yeah, I learned a lot. Got a lot of the bumps and bruises out of the way. The pressure I'm going to be used to, the stage, the environment. So yeah, it helped a lot.
Obviously, some pieces are gone from last year's offense. Ryan was a great target, but looking at the offense this year, what do you think is going to be the identity of this group?
Hustle, giving it all our got, making sure guys hit us harder than we hit them. Going to play a lot of hard ball, just show them bigger man on the field.
What's going to be the key for this offense to really hit on all cylinders?
Everyone coming together, run the same time, everyone doing their job every play, and we'll be sailing from there. So everyone can do their job.
You guys came within 1/4 of a state title last year. I'd imagine that's been on a lot of people's minds. How much is that motivating you guys this year?
Well, knowing our team last year and bringing a lot of guys back, knowing the fact that we lost by 1 point, just gives us an extra boost of confidence knowing we can go back and get it this year if we all do what we did last year and then some.
The SAC, I mean, you look at it, it seems kind of wide open this year, it's the first time we've been able to say that in a few years. When you look at the landscape of this conference, what's your impression?
Every team's different than they have been in the past. We're not like stereotypical teams they used to be. They all have their different ups, different downs. Just a lot more study, and we got to be able to bring it all we got. We can't take an SAC game off.
All right, appreciate it. Good luck this year. As we're within 1/4 last year, I mean, how much has that kind of been lingering on everyone's mind this summer?
They've worked hard. They want to get back. You watch the film, and you go through the experience, and you talk to your coaches, and you say, you know what, I'd like to do that again. Let's do that again. So it's a great experience.
Your offense is in kind of a unique situation this year. It's not every team that can lose a guy like Mike Fiacable and say, hey, we got a guy who started for a full season coming in this year. When you have a guy like Cody under center, does that kind of give you a leg up moving into the season?
Yeah, it does. And not only that, but we've got other people there too. We have Sam Schenkel, who's been a very good quarterback, and we got some other guys. So quarterback, I think, will be fine.
Rest of the offense, what's going to be the identity of the group this year?
Looks like offensive line. We have an experienced offensive line. We've got some size. We've got excellent coaching there. I'm really happy with the coaching that we have. Jason Garrett, who is an assistant, and Jason Fabini. So when Jason Fabini is your assistant coach, and those guys, they're like brothers anyway. So they do a great job with the O-line, and I think that would have to be it. And there's a lot you can do in high school football when you have a good front.
Looking at the defense, I know Marcus is back. He's been a good player for you guys. What's your impression of how the defense is shaping up?
We have in a 4-3 defense. We have 3 of our linebackers back. They're all seniors. They can all play very well. They communicate well. They know that we need to get better, and they've been working real hard. And I'm real happy with the leadership there at linebacker. We're going to have a couple good defensive ends, so at least we'll be able to, be pretty good in the front seven, we hope. And then we got to find a couple guys in corner and safety. There's a lot of good candidates, so I think the defense could be good too.
For both the returners and some of the new guys, just the experience of last year. I mean, this group saw what it takes to win and win at a high level. How valuable is that?
Not only the games, but what leads up to the games, those daily practices. When you have the privilege to play that many games, that can be an extra month of practice, and a pretty intense practice. Not just like an off-season practice, because you are honing in to playing the best of the best. So I think that's a real plus too, is that these guys have seen what the preparation is like for big games as well as the big games themselves.
We know the conference is always tough, but it seems like it's changed a little bit this year. You got 3 new coaches, and teams are kind of changing up the old standard a little bit. What is your impression of this conference right now? Is it wide open at this point?
I just look at for every team to be better than they were a year ago. I don't, as what you see during the summer and you talk to coaches, I don't see any team that's going to be any less than they were a year ago, and that's saying a lot because it's a strong conference. But teams that may have been not what they thought they could have been last year, they'll be even better this year. So it's going to be just a great conference, something to be proud of.